Taurus, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. And this is going to be what are their true intentions in love. And so this is going to be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we have your Oracle cards here, Taurus. We do. And I feel like somebody is in fear here. Maybe somebody from your past, because the Milk card is here. Can talk about nostalgia. Somebody could be in fear here about being persecuted. And they could be in fear of being persecuted because they have guilt. And that's what the man is doing. He's running, and this lady is, it's not a lady, it's like a spirit here is kind of, oh yeah, putting the snakes on him. Right? Like kind of, it's Medusa with this messy hair here, right? One time I went camping and they said, wow, you look just like Medusa. I'm like, oh, thanks. So, you know, because I already have kind of like wavy curly hair, I do, although I'm, you know, pretty good at straightening it. So this is Medusa here, and this man, he's running because he feels like he's going to be persecuted. It's really because he feels guilty, right? Yeah, he feels guilty for what he has done. Somebody's afraid you're going to persecute them. They are, and maybe because there's anger here, because we have Audra Lord, and here she is sacrificing, right, this animal, which is, I don't know, some strange animal here. Who knows? It's probably they, you know, gave the GMO or whatever they gave here, right? But, you know, she's there, and she was mad because she didn't think she got justice. Yeah, and so, you know, she probably wouldn't have been sacrificing something or somebody. There's like little dead bodies, you know, floating in this black water with these pineal glands here, or they're not really the third eye, which represents the pineal glands, but she thought that she wasn't getting, in other words, I'm not getting justice, so I have to take justice into my own hands. So she had some balls. Yes, she did. I got to give her that, because so many people want to remain, you know, they don't, you know, and it takes balls to have balls. So, you know, they're good for her, right? So she fought. She was saying that she couldn't get any justice, right? Good for her. So let's see what we have for Audra Lord. I'm sure Audra Lord wouldn't even have done all that if she would have thought that she had some justice. Yeah, she came to that kind of low vibration because she's like, screw you guys, right? I feel like in those days it was real justice. Nowadays it's something else, yeah, for in a lot of cases. But, you know, somebody feels like they're going to be persecuted here. And we have this, the man who's blowing, he's blowing a horn here, but it's somebody, and all these people are following him here. It kind of talks about a blind faith. Somebody could have believed the wrong thing here. And so what they have done, they believe the wrong thing, maybe in the wrong union, something like that. They could have believed other people, they could have believed the narrative, etc., etc. But they believe somebody else, and that's what these people are doing. They're following the Pied Piper, who is blowing this fake horn, like he's putting out some type of fake message, right? And these people are just following him, like not questioning anything, like, hey, maybe we should, you know, really kind of think about this. They're just kind of running with the crowd, which is scary, right? Yes, it is. When you can just, oh, well, you know, my neighbor said this, and I believe what my neighbor said, and everybody over, you know, at the gym or everybody at my job thinks this. It doesn't mean they're right, okay? No, it doesn't. It means that they're probably all following somebody else, and etc., etc. So somebody here, Taurus, feels like they're going to be sacrificed here, or kind of condemned or persecuted, because I feel like they kind of like misled you or something like that. Yeah, they did. And so they're guilty. And probably somebody from your past with the Milk card talks about nostalgia or nourishment. And there's some type of joy or humor between you and this person. There is. We have the Frog here. And as I mentioned, somebody was angry here because Audra Lord showing up. And she's like getting her justice with her anger, right? And I can't, like I said, I can't blame her, right? But that was real justice, as I said. Nowadays, you know, it's not about that. It's about tomfoolery and trickery, yeah. But in these days, it was about real justice. I feel like it was. It just depends, right? But let's stay focused here, you guys. Emily Dickinson is showing up with the Soul. And Emily Dickinson is somebody who did not want to follow the norm. Emily Dickinson, wrote these poems and stories here, and she, she was born into a rich family. How nice, right? But she didn't want to go along with that because they wanted her to go to these kind of benefits and these charities and these social events, oh, we're having a tea luncheon for the mayor of so-and-so. She's like, you know what, I don't want to do that. I want to paint and do all these things and maybe go in my garden, whatever she did. And she has some type of an animal here. I don't know if it's a feral cat or whatever, but it is not a regular cat. No, it's not. Maybe there's another but she didn't want to do the norm. And that's kind of what this is about. Somebody feels guilty because they did what everybody else wanted them to do. Or maybe they were married to somebody else and they went along with like society, so to speak. But the soul, Emily Dickinson, she danced to her own drum, and she had some balls. She did. She's like, screw you guys. She didn't have to have a job either. So it's easier to say screw you guys, right? We have the many masks and the authentic self, you guys. So this card talks about somebody kind of maybe taking the mask off, because the mask is off. And there's many masks that have been taken off here. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 here in the background. And so, but this person is without a mask. Somebody has taken off the mask to the truth. Yeah, they have. And here is the standstill card, Taurus. So something's at a standstill. Maybe it was at a standstill until somebody took their mask off. This is about somebody realizing the truth about somebody from their past. And maybe they feel like they never got justice in the past. Right? They didn't get fairness. No, because that's what Audre Lorde was mad about. And so now this person who I feel like was not fair with the other person is worried they're going to be persecuted. Yeah, the man is running here and Medusa is sending all her snakes at him. She's not only sending snakes at him, she's sending like lightning at him and all this kind of stuff, right? So let's see what we have, Taurus, for you and your person. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the 9 of Swords. And in the challenge here is the 7 of Pentacles. So this is the challenge for you guys. You guys don't know what's going to happen in a situation. I feel like somebody is probably trying to come back to you. Maybe you feel guilty about somebody. But somebody here, there's fear here, or there's worry, because I feel like somebody was unfair and fake, and maybe just not even in their own soul or following their own intuition, just following what, maybe they were in it for money, but they were following something that really wasn't kind of good for them. Let's see what else we have, though. We have the 3 of Wands, and your fear or doubt is the 3 of Pentacles. So we already have 2 3s here. Maybe there's a third person in the mix, but we're going to find out. And you look like you are worried here about some type of victory or truth. Yeah, there's truth coming forward here. There's truth coming. In other words, somebody has realized the truth here. Yeah, that they've been wearing a mask, that they weren't fair, that they put out some fake BS here. And now they are guilty and afraid of being persecuted. And here comes Medusa, and she has snakes in her hair. One day she had curls, and the next day she had, extensions. But she's coming with snakes in her hair, you guys. She is. Here she is. Here she is. So let's look at the. Let's look at this energy here. And your person has the devil. So it's possible this person is Capricorn, but it's probably that they are, in bondage. Because this person with guilt is in bondage. Yeah. Trying to run from the truth. Trying to run from persecution, really, right? Which is judgment and, kind of paying for what you have done. In this case, I feel like we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. I mean, sometimes there is persecution where it is not valid, of course, right? Yeah. But we have somebody here feels like they've done something wrong and they feel guilty, all right? So that is kind of a valid persecution that they are fearing. I'm not saying they're going to be persecuted at all. No, I'm not saying that. So let's see what else we have here. But Taurus, you were worried here about some type of somebody from your past. See, 6 of Cups. And that's what the milk card refers to, or implies, or speaks to. And in your challenge here, I feel like you wanted a new start with somebody. Maybe you wanted to know the truth. You could have been, you know, believing this person. And this card over here, the Pied Piper, is kind of spreading some fake message. And we have the many masks. Yeah, this person was giving you the wrong narrative or the wrong story. Let's see what else we have. We have, and in your challenge is the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Maybe your person is another earth sign, but you are worried about somebody from your past and a victory or a truth or a decision possibly, but you don't know what's going to happen here. What you want is the Three of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. So you're hoping to manifest this and waiting for this, waiting for your ships to come. And this is, I feel like, you know, this is a union of the Ten of Pentacles. Like you're hoping to have something solid. You could even be hoping they're going to turn their back on you, maybe, because there's some type of a deception here. Not their back on you. You're not going to hope for that. No, but you're hoping maybe, possibly, that they're going to turn their back on somebody else. Maybe that's what this mask is about. This person was wearing a mask, I'm pretty sure, or you. Because the Pied Piper here is about that as well. It can be. We have the Three of Pentacles, and this is your fear, with the Eight of Wands reversed. So you're afraid there's not going to be change, progress, growth. And that they're not going to work with you. For some, you could be hoping that they close the door on another chapter and take their mask off and just kind of come forward. And they might be doing that because they are running from major guilt here. They could be. They're afraid, though. I feel like that's it. So let's look at the Page of Cups. And this is showing up with the Hermit. Maybe they are Virgo. That's why this is here, Taurus, this King of Pentacles. Mr. Serbia or Mr. Bosnia. I mean, he looks like a mighty king here. He does. Yeah, I mean, he really looks like a big man who was like 6'5" with huge muscles, big legs, like even intimidating if you're like 5'4", like me, right? Be like, oh my goodness, right? And although I grew up with Viking blood, you know, my cousins and my grandfather, super tall. But anyway, let's continue here. We have the Page of Cups and the Hermit. This is your person's energy with the Magician. Wow, they have all this major arcana right here. I feel like they are soul searching about manifesting this with you. I feel like they're in fear. They have the Devil or in bondage, the King of Wands. They could be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, Taurus. This is your person. This, for some of you guys, it could be anybody, but this could be your person, a fire sign. These are for the collective, you guys. So if this is your person, but your person is really an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, just kind of swap this King of Wands out. Yeah. We have the Five of Cups. So your person is like either ending something sad or they're dealing with emotional loss or regret. And this is regret because here's the man running with guilt from persecution. This person has major regret about you. And they're in bondage over it. OMG. Their challenge is going to be the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like it's about holding on to you. They're going back and forth if they can. This person, this reading's really clear. This person kind of put you through a hell. They had you in tears in the past. They wore masks. They wore a mask. And now they're like, well, I don't want to do that anymore. I feel like they are leaving some other situation for some of you. But here they are, like almost trying to run to you, but they're so afraid to run to you because of the guilt and the persecution that you may bring them. We have the Eight of Cups and the Four of Wands. This could be them wanting to leave another union. It's possible here because this person here, I feel like you could be nourishment to this person. We have the Milk card. It's possible. And there's joy here. They're next to each other. There is like joy. Whoever this person is, you guys enjoyed some good times. Yeah, maybe hanging out over here in the Louisiana swamps. I feel like that's what that is right there. I feel like it's really beautiful. Be careful for the quicksand, all right, Taurus? Yeah, we don't want you to do that. But the Pelican is here. And this is kind of swamp water, I believe. I don't know if that's Florida or not. Florida. We know the pelicans are native to Florida, but I don't know if they are native to Louisiana and the bayou. But this person has been wearing masks. They're taking them off, but they're afraid you're going to persecute them. They're fearing here that you're going to leave them out right here, Taurus. 5 of Pentacles. Come on, Taurus, be nice, all right? We have the 2 of Wands. They're afraid here that, like, they can't move forward with you. This person's at a crossroads here in their life about you. I feel like they want to take off the mask and tell you that they love you and that they're really sorry. I feel like this person feels persecuted because they know if they come forward, you might turn them down. Maybe that's why this is at a standstill. Maybe they're not coming forward here. You know, this standstill card could, you know, maybe you put them at a standstill. Like, you know what? No way. This is all but BS here. You might have done that to them. But the Soul card also talks about somebody who wants to kind of lift themselves up or do what's good for them. That's what Emily Dickinson did. And I feel like that's what this reading is about. I feel like this person knows you are like their soulmate and they want to come forward and make it right. But they're afraid you're going to send them to hell. Right? Isn't that what persecution is about? We're going to end this reading, you guys. Thanks so much for joining me. We're going to go to the extended. We're going to pull a couple of these conjure cards. And we're going to see the shared energy and how they feel about you, Taurus. I really want to see this reading. I do. I like to see most of them, I'll be honest. But this is very compelling, yeah. And I want to see what's going to happen here because this is about 2 people who really love each other. And somebody who had to wake up. We're going to see their near future and how they are viewing the situation, what you don't know about them, and their true intentions towards you or the outcome. Thank you so much. God bless you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.